So this is the installation procedure on the 1984 to 1987 Civics, that being the wagon hatchback, CRX, and sedan. Basically, you're just like an old 70s car. The entire dash is one piece. So if you want to install a radio, I recommend you not actually have any of these posts to actually, if you have the normal mounting hardware, I would recommend not to use it, because there is no way of actually removing these parts of the dash apart unless you actually have the dash out. I had to actually remove an entire dash just to remove a radio, because somebody did that in one of my other CRXs. Basically, what you want to do is you just want it to either hang here or get one of those old custom mounts that screw to the back of the radio that will mount to a piece in the back, and just use a bendable piece of metal, because that's just how this dash is set up. The second generation is completely different. It's got a removable pieces on the dash. The first generation of the CRXs, the third generation of Civics have a solid dash. Fourth generations have not a solid dash, so those are easier to install. Now the stock radio, if you have the stock radio, and I do have one, but I should show it at some point when I do some more. I'll show you all how it looks in my blue CRX when I get that one running. But it only has 2 screw ports on the back to mount it into the back, because Honda, you either got the radio, you didn't. As stock, you could have a radio cover on here, and I do have a radio cover for one of my CRXs, but they just expected you to use one of the 80s radios that have the screw on, so it will, through using the potentiometers for the tuning and the volume, it screws together through the plastic. So basically, imagine it's like a 60s or 70s car where you got a solid dash and there's no mounting equipment. So try not to permanently mount it. If you can't get to the actual mounting hardware for your radio, just let it sit. Don't go out of your way to make somebody else's life a living hell, or your own life a living hell, trying to get the radio back out when the radio fails. But it's pretty much straightforward. You drop this plastic piece down here if it on the CRX, or this one's the wagon, so you don't need to drop this. There's just a couple screws in the back, and you can pull the ashtray out. It's pretty straightforward. You go underneath. Most people will end up leaving it so that you can just rip the radio out, because that's the proper way of doing it. But there are no videos, or there's not many videos. I haven't found one online about these radio setups, only about the second generation. So hopefully this helps somebody out to better understand it. If somebody did use the cubby to lock your radio into the dash, well, I'm very sorry, and you're kind of out of luck. You're going to have to take the dash apart to actually replace that radio.